Wonderful morning. I'm sure the sun's up somewhere. 36 degrees and wet this morning. I was gonna see, couldn't see earlier how much rain we got. We had about 4/10 from early yesterday morning. And yeah, we're just about that much this morning. I don't know if it's gonna rain all day or not. I mean, kind of fog setting in now. It might quit. Who knows? We'll know what we get. At least we ain't dealing with some minus temperatures like some of you are. Rain and being froze just ain't good. We've had ice storms here where there's been literally 3 inches of ice on everything. No power for 2 or 3 weeks. Every frickin' line in the county's down. That's been a long time ago though. I think I'm missing a dog. Oh, here she comes, taking her time. She thinks she's privileged enough to do that. I walked in here this morning and I got to about right here. And out of the corner of my eye, I saw there's no pin in that hole. And I went, what the heck? Oh, duh! Because the cylinder's laying on the bench. And no, I didn't get to touching those yet. I'm going to start on that, I think, right now. I always look forward to it, right? But once you're doing it, you don't mind it. She'd be in a little butt. She's going to knock herself over.
You're going to hurt yourself.
Just not so sure, but it'll work out.
Oh, yeah. Quit your fighting. Excuse you. Yeah, you don't like it, your mouth? That was your fault.
If we were doing this for show calves, yeah, they'd have a long way to go. But doing it for a little safety and ease in the future, they've already learned not to pull for the most part. And yeah, this one's being a butt. She'd just get her butt out of the
Seriously?
trough.
You're going to land in my water trough?
Yeah, I caught the rope at the wrong time. And somebody got her toadies stepped on. That happens too.
She slipped it.
Oh, smacked them. Just slipped and smacked them. And Blue is a pain in the butt standing over there whining.
I think I just have some broken toes now.
Complaining about broken toes. I don't know. It happens all the time. Oh well. This is how the morning's going with them. And yeah, these two switched places. Because Lena 2.0 decided she was going to go into the other hole. And I told her, it ain't going to hurt her to put her there. Get her in between a couple will help. Sometimes they don't like being on the end. And it'll put her a little closer to one that's a little bit better. AKA pretty girl over here is a little bit better. Not a lot, but anyway, that's what's going on down here. I got one cylinder mostly apart. Get back to that as soon as I'm done watching her hurt herself. She's done playing with calves for the morning. Just kind of cleaning that off. I thought she cleaned all that off last night, but it was dirty this morning.
Well, I couldn't tell you what was under
Got it apart. All the way apart. All I gotta do is slide that off. And make a little room on the bench and put a couple paper towels down and start peeling seals out. Putting new ones in. That bolt, Earthquake didn't touch it. The old titanium Ingersoll Rand didn't touch it either. It's unusual, but it happens. There's like a full inch of Loctite on that bolt, so that's why. So it was breaker bar and a bar, and you know, I weigh what? With all my clothes on, I weigh about 240. 235 anyway. And yeah, I was over there against that one, against that bench, leaning pretty freaking hard. Had to jump a little bit, but she budged. That's what counts. And it'll go back on just about as hard, because God knows you don't want that sucker coming out. That comes out, and you got issues.
You be saying a lot of words that are not YouTube.
If you're lucky, you don't destroy the cylinder when it comes out. One side done. This is a pain in the ass side because it's a safety strut. Trying to hold it up, get the pin through it, then you can't see where you're going with the cylinder. And I finally got inside with a little bar and stuck in there, got it lined up, and number one got the pin pushed in. And interesting, they use a snap ring so that it can't slip off, which I understand that. The other side, it's got a full groove in it. Nice deep groove, snap ring fits nicely. This one, that sucker's only in there. It ain't even, I don't know, 32nd of an inch. Just enough it don't come off, so I guess it's been that way forever anyway. And yeah, the other one's still laying there. It's close enough to lunchtime that we're gonna grab a bite to eat and come back. Kind of run out of my Wheaties when both of us did, getting that other cylinder back in. But it's in, coming apart harder. If you look at that, if you got a clue, you know why. That O-ring rolled when it went in originally. It's still sealed, obviously, but it was rolled. And I think it swelled a little bit by the looks of it. Probably because it was rolled. I don't know. I mean, if it's buggered up a little bit, they can make a mess. It's degraded some. And yeah, I'll get it out and see for sure, but not that it matters. It's getting replaced anyway. But man, that's been about 5 minutes of really hard wrenching to get that far. She decided she wanted to finish taking it out. And I had another thought for part of the reason it was going hard. I mean, that O-ring was screwed up, but I got to thinking, I'll bet you the screw hole had a burr in it. Because here's just a little tidbit to keep in mind. When these cylinders are made, that screw hole is not there. They put them together, and after they torque the gland in, then they drill the hole, and it's actually a self-tapping screw they put in.
Yeah, there's a burr.
And she says, yeah, there's a burr. So that's probably what actually peeled it out of the hole. But yeah, the O-ring looks like it's a little soft, maybe. Well, you can see it's hanging down. It may even be broke. It may have broke coming out. I don't know. But she finished taking that out. Now she thinks she's going to do that. I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to grab a hold of the barrel, and she's going to slide that out, and then we're going to change places. He's done. Even just got feed moved back from Mom in the back barn. Just got back in from doing that. We'll get another little issue now. Kind of pisses me off, but I've been waiting for it. Kind of hard to see, but that ugly thing in the middle of the screen. Yeah, I think she's scootched. We've had a squeak for quite a while. It doesn't do it all the time. Hasn't wanted to self-energize very well lately. Getting worse and worse. And after having a water pump and a radiator problem a long time ago, actually I have a temperature gauge over there. I glanced down and I'm going, all I'd done was go switch buckets and come back around the machine shed to the other end of the back barn to get her totes, and it was already at 180. That ain't right. What the hell? Hasn't been running long enough for that. Well, guess what? I could sit there and watch that thing go up to 250. I idle the engine down. It'd go back down to about 140. And it's got a light in that gauge, and the light would kind of change brightness. I turned the headlights on and watched them surging. So, yep, alternator scootched. Single wire Delco, so it's easy that way, but still a pain in the ass because getting into it Wish, wish I would have known we were going to change it when the belly pan was off. It makes it a little easier to reach up from the bottom to get the bottom bolt, but I've done it from here more than once. And you probably can't read the writing, upside down and faded. AEB, that was Auto Electric and Battery. They were outfit in town. They were pretty damn good about anything and everything. But they closed their doors about 3 years ago. Next outfit is, where is it? Oh, in Forest Grove. And when they first started, I heard lots of good, and since then I haven't. Never dealt with them. But that was put in, looks like 2 of 16. I think that's what it says. Yeah, rebuilt then anyway. I'll get it out, see what it says. In the meantime, you know what I'm doing. Yay! It's about the end of the day, so I'll see if I can get this off. I don't know if I'm going to go to Napa or might just go online and get one coming. And by the looks of what's in that sight glass, we still got a bunch of bubbles from all the air that went through the system, but that'll sit here and settle out overnight. This takes, we use Hitran in it, which is made for the higher pressure anyway. But they recommend a pint of HTF or something like that. It's higher temperature and higher pressure, keeps it from foaming, and it's been a while since I put any of that in, so we may get a quart of that and dump some in. We'll see. Anyway, thank you all for watching. And yeah, hopefully I can get something quick on this. I hate to have to go to town because, I mean, the last alternator we got in town was over $100. Actually, the last one was on my pickup. And had we had to pay for it if it wasn't under warranty, that would have been damn near $250. And Amazon's got some of these for like $45, free shipping. So I may look that way. We'll see. Depends on how soon I can get it.